you do to get your point across so people can understand your needs? Or are there any particular things that you do to get your point across?
I keep on persisting by writing all kinds of letters.
So writing all kinds of letters to change the system.
And never give up.
That's awesome. I know that's one of your mottos, isn't it? Never ever give up.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Who else would like to share?
I may, but I think another strategy that Marilyn uses really effectively is that she built a team around herself to help her get what she wanted. And Marilyn is really good at pulling in friends and saying, will you be part of my circle? I really need your help. And I think that's a really effective strategy, because really none of us can do it by ourselves. And all of us, we all need friends that are going to kind of walk with us and help us.
Okay, Tara.
So besides like having to yell at people, I don't like doing that. I don't like having to scream and shout. But I've been finding that emails has been more effective for me. But I also have to be in a peaceful mind before I send the email, because if not, then it comes out kind of crazy. So to be in a peaceful mind and sit down and write a good email, or you can write a letter. But I think writing an email is effective, because then you also have proof that you sent it. But also asking for meetings and stuff to appropriately and to explain things, have people explain things.
Oh, that's a good idea. You mean like they say something and you want to make sure that you heard it right?
Yeah, so you don't misunderstand it, or if you have a question, why is it the way it is? You want an explanation of why, you just have to ask questions.
Okay, who else? What do you do to get your idea, your point across, so that people can understand what your needs are, or someone you're helping, their needs?
My point across?
Yeah.
Well, it's just like I told Wendy I wanted to make Spanish rice yesterday. We've been emailing back and forth. So she set up a meeting with Noel, and we have it set up for the 28th at 1:30 with a Zoom link, the password, and the ID. Mm-hmm. And that's how I got my point across.
So a lot of communication is important. Listening. Sound like you even did some scheduling. You got an appointment. You got it scheduled.
Yeah.
Nice. You took action.
Yep.
Great. Anybody else? Oh, Wendy, you had something.
I did, and because I do a lot of what Tara talked about, the same, and Shauna gave a great example. I think, one of the things is to get your point across is to not try to get too many points at one time, because it's easy if we're talking to somebody. We want to try to, sometimes it's hard not to just dump everything, and then the person doesn't even really know what it is that we're asking, or what our point is, because we have so many points, they get lost in the shuffle. And so what I was going to say is exactly what Shauna did. She said, I'd like to make Spanish rice for the people first meeting, and can you help set up a meeting?
Nice.
Clear, precise, very specific. I knew exactly what she wanted. And because, it wasn't Shauna saying, well, I have a lot of ideas of what I want to do, but I don't really know what I want. And I don't know, but she was very, very clear in her communication. And so that was extremely effective.
Great. Way to go, Shauna. Okay, the next question.